Jimmy Lennon Jr.
Junior ligeros.
Ladies and gentlemen, a very good evening to you, and we welcome you to the City of Entertainment, the MGM Grand in Las Vegas, Nevada. As we have a big night of action in store for you, and it's all brought to you by America Presents in association with Showtime Championship Boxing and the MGM Grand. At this time, we present a World Championship bout. It is sanctioned by the International Boxing Federation President Robert Lee Sr. Supervisor at ringside is Al Lucas. Along with the Nevada State Athletic Commission, the chairman is Dr. Elias Ghana. Introducing to you our judges scoring this bout from ringside. From Chicago, Illinois, Mike Liena. From Las Vegas, Nevada, Bill Graham. And from Rivervale, New Jersey, Steve Weisfeld. Introducing to you the third man in the ring, our referee in charge. Working in this is 123rd world title bout, Joe Cortez. All right, fans, here we go. 12 rounds of boxing for the IBF Junior Lightweight Championship of the World. Introducing to you first on my right, the challenger, fighting out of the blue corner, wearing camouflage trunks, fighting out of and representing Sacramento, California. He weighed in at 129 1/2 pounds, undefeated in his campaign in the ring with 28 wins, no losses, 23 wins coming by way of knockout. Presenting the #1 ranked IBF Junior Lightweight contender, introducing the undefeated Diego Chico Corrales. And his opponent across the ring on my left, presenting the defending champion, fighting out of the red corner, wearing burgundy trunks, fighting out of La Colonia Boxing Club in Oxnard, California. He weighed in at a ready 129 pounds. He is undefeated in his campaign as well with 32 wins, no losses, 24 wins coming by way of knockout. Tonight he is making the third defense of his title. Here is the defending and undefeated IBF Junior Lightweight Champion of the World, introducing Roberto Grandpa Garcia. Once again, a referee in charge, Joe Cortez, now to give instructions.
All right, gentlemen, we went over the rules in the dressing room. I expect a good, clean fight. Obey my commands at all time. I want good sportsmanlike conduct, understood? Okay, now these trunks here, they're a little high here, okay? Touch them up, remember guys, I'm fair, but I'm firm. Give me a clean fight.
Bueno, pues Cortés le repitió lo que le había dicho ya a los vestidores. Tengan una pelea limpia, peleen como buenos boxeadores, buenos atletas.
Roberto Garcia, the champion, not a particularly fast starter. Let's get keys to victory.
Well, he needs to close the gap and work on the inside, shorter fighter, shorter reach. Corrales needs to use a good jab from the outside. When he gets inside, use that leverage he has with height. Uppercut, uppercut.
First thing we noticed when Corrales walked into our fighter meeting yesterday, a fresh-looking cut under his right eye. He said he got it in training, so no surprise here if he just starts bleeding at the start. Fortunately, it's below the eye, so it won't cloud his vision. Garcia, major factor here could be that the two have had a similar amount of fights, but Garcia's had the better competition. Garcia's fought John Molina, a very difficult opponent, Harold Warren, just to name a couple. And Garcia's inactivity might enter as well. And Bertie talked about Corrales. His height, he's 6 feet. Garcia said he trained 2 months up in Big Bear, California, sparring with tall fighters. So everybody seems to have everything covered.
The champion just came in with a nice overhand right. His timing seems to be okay. The long layoff right now apparently not a factor.
He's not afraid to lead off. He's not afraid to take the lead from there. So he goes again with a nice hook. You have to notice that Chico came in with Desert Storm with all those fatigues. The last time I saw an athletic contest like that, University of Miami took its lumps from Penn State and Festival, all dressed in combat gear.
Miami with a big comeback today in football.
Oh, baby.
Roberto Garcia sometimes just lays back and waits for the right moment, as he did with Ramon Leydon. Came back from a knockdown to beat John Molina.
Both of these fighters showing they got a little pop in their system, and they can punch a little bit, and also getting good respect from each other.
This should be a good one.
Main thing is you see nice right hand.
Beautiful straight right hand followed up by a combination flurry by the champion.
Just so you see, both of them crisp punching, strong punching. You know, they're just not laying around. They're really popping.
As big and tall as Corrales is, as long as his reach is, he doesn't really like to work from the outside. He doesn't really like to move away. He likes to come forward. If he comes forward all night long, Garcia's going to be in for a long night.
I'd like to ask you a question. Where's his jab? He hadn't thrown that thing yet. Look as tall as he is, and the height he's got, and the reach, why hadn't he thrown it?
Right now, I think the strength factor for Garcia is pretty good in it. He's gauging. Corrales is gauging and waiting on the punches blocked from the fire back. He's counter-punching, not his particular fight.
It's his first title shot, Corrales, in the camouflage. I'm sure he's over-anxious, don't you think, and perhaps not quite in his game plan with the jab.
I think so. I don't think he's in his fight, but I think Garcia is. I think Garcia's fighting his fight.
A couple of beautiful left hooks there by Garcia, the much more experienced fighter. Been in there with the stiffer opposition. Overall, Corrales said his best weapon, left hooks to the body, but against Garcia, he said we'll see uppercuts and left hooks to the chin.
Well, right now, he's not really working any of the uppercuts on the inside. The left hook to the body is working for Garcia, and the straight right hand, too. I think right now, maybe the all of the moment for Corrales has gotten to him a little bit, but he's only punching.
Garcia missing with that big left hook as we head for the bell in the opening round.
Oh, time!
Well, for those of you not glued to the baseball, instead sticking with boxing, if you're just joining us, you know the score, but right there, the Yankees defeating the Braves by a final of 4-1 to take Game 1 of the 1999 World Series from Atlanta.
Lo vas a tumbar gacho, mantén tus manos arriba, ¿eh?
Vamos a reír más rápido.
He says he's got to be fast, he's got to be faster.
¿Te pongo más presión o...?
Oh, sí. En cuanto tenga la chance, él no quiere.
He said,
No quiere, hijo.
he says, if I have a chance, do I go for the knockout? And he says, yeah, go ahead, go get him.
Ándale. Fíjate, pero con cuidado, ¿eh? Toma.
But with
Con
caution.
cuidado, ¿eh? Busquen una cubeta.
Go get him, but with caution. So really early in this fight to go get a guy like this. I'm afraid a little too early to go do that.
Well, particularly against a guy like Corrales, who is a proven warrior, undefeated, earning the top standing here.
I don't think didn't he tell us he's never been down?
That is correct. Never been down.
He said he...
He might go down here. What a left hook, a series of left hooks and rights to the body by Garcia, who does want to end it here in round 2.
You know what's interesting? Garcia going back to his corner, asked his corner, should I go after him? He sensed something. I don't know what, but we're seeing what happens because of what he thought.
Yeah, he said, can I go after him? I said, yeah, go ahead, Andale, go get him.
A little unorthodox for Garcia, who usually waits it out. But he obviously did see something in the opening round when Corrales weathering the storm.
There's a cut starting to bleed.
And it's the same cut that we saw under his right eye in the meeting yesterday.
Let it go.
You know, it's funny, sometimes a champion would like to let a challenger know, okay, welcome to the big time. I'm going to put you in your place and let you know you're in for a real fight.
And back comes Corrales with a combination of the head. That got the attention of Garcia.
Corrales starting to go to the attack. He's starting to get it together.
Oh, he nearly staggered. It may have been a slip, but I think a punch got in also.
There was a nice right hand under the heart. It kind of takes your legs out. Good, hard body shot.
Buckled Garcia momentarily. And Garcia comes rifling right back with a left-right combination.
Now Corrales is doing his fight. Now he's getting in front.
Maybe he needed a little wake-up call.
Well, he got it.
And Garcia continues to pour it on.
Garcia's having a lot of success with the left hook, underneath and to the chin.
Furious action here in round 2 as we approach the final minute. There's a left hook that connected by Corrales.
Still no real uppercuts on the inside from Corrales, just a couple of token. He threw a little bit of a perfunctory uppercut at him. There's nothing real.
He's getting beat this round, but he's doing much better than he did the first round. He's going after it. He's going after his Corrales. He's wide awake now.
82% of Corrales' fights have ended inside of 6 rounds. He's got a terrific track record. I'll tell you what, Corrales has some chin.
Great left hook on the jaw of Garcia. He hit Garcia with a good shot. He got the champion's attention.
But back comes Corrales.
Corrales giving as good as he's getting. Whoa, look at that right hand. Right hand by Garcia right on the button and did not move.
It has been nearly non-stop action. Big right hand there by Garcia, the champion. The lavender truck's missing and almost paid for it. And a powerful straight right by Garcia just before the bell.
Well, this is everything we expected and more. Gosh, this is good.
Tiene la cortadura ahí a la esquina de Corrales.
Not yet. Take it easy with the water.
Es por debajo del ojo.
Keep it cool, settle down, and work. You got to work it behind your jab. Okay, come on, keep working behind your jab.
You say yes, but you don't do it. Okay? You say yes, but then you don't do it up there.
Garcia being very effective with that left hook. He came out with the right hand. There's a straight right hand, and there's a left hook on the ear. Second left hook. Been very effective with it. They're trying with the third, and eventually it goes to the body with even more left hook. Later, some nice combinations by Corrales. Champion comes in, he gets right uppercut in there. There's another one. A couple of hooks. Not all the shots were clean, but it was a nice combination. He won that transaction.
Round three, the champion Garcia set the tone of an exciting round two with a series of left hooks at the 22nd mark, but Diego Corrales came back with several solid shots of his own.
Garcia working beautifully that second round, but Corrales came back nice too. Almost even that round up. That was an amazing move.
Miguel Diaz lecturing Corrales in the corner. Left hook right to the jaw by Garcia, who really opens it up. Lefts and rights all over the top.
Garcia started out throwing right hands to the jaw, left hook to the body. Right hand to the head, left to the body, then he switched it to the right hand to the body, hooked up top, and he really hurt his challenge.
Garcia displaying tremendous hand speed.
Desire. He's just filled with desire to get this guy out of here. Concentration.
Back comes Corrales, but it's Garcia doing most of the damage. No knockdowns yet, but a cut was sort of reopened under Corrales' right eye in round two, reopened from training before the fight began. Very confident. Roberto Garcia from Oxnard, California, now boxing war, dancing around, finding the openings and scoring almost at will.
Well, he said he trains tall guys. I believe him. He's got the answer right here.
Well, I'll tell you, his timing seems to be good. His conditioning holds up. This is going to be a great war.
Garcia continues to be very convincing here.
And Corrales convinces me he can take it. He's getting hammered.
Time. Give that corner. Come over here.
No
Accidental headbutt. Accidental headbutt.
Calling an accidental headbutt.
He's cut.
Champion's cut over the right eye.
Okay.
Over Garcia's and under Chico's.
The one over the eye, of course, more critical because it can blur your vision if the blood goes out. Let's see what happens. Big left hand there by Corrales, but he didn't follow it up. He just kind of stood there and admired it, and his corner was upset because he stopped.
Corrales starting to get the distance with a short hook on the inside. Again, not fighting at a big distance, not fighting a beautiful right hand there by Corrales. Starting to get the timing, starting to gauge the champion's moves.
Blood is outside the right eye of the champion Garcia. It doesn't seem to be getting into the eye. You can see it streaking down the side of his face now. And Corrales is doing a number on Garcia's head, and he's coming forth with straight rights and lefts as well. And uppercut. Well, he's got the champion a little bit dazed right now.
The tide has just turned a little bit, Steve. The momentum has just made it real about face.
Quite an ebb and flow to this championship fight here in the final seconds of round three. Tremendous action.
Time.
Y efectivamente el lado izquierdo de Corrales está ayudando. A la esquina de Roberto Garcia.
Adentro no hace nada. Está el agua.
Tranquilo, tranquilo.
Tranquilo, mijo.
Take it easy, son. Tranquilo, be calm.
Don't blow your nose.
okay?
Yeah. Keep him up. No tienes que dar confianza, Rubén. Tienes que cerrar tus manos. Cierra tus manos porque te puede pegar. Ciérrate bien cerradito. Métete con mucho cabeceo, Rubén.
He says the cut's all right.
Trae vaselina.
Keep your eye closed. Tu pleito es adentro, Rubén. Cerradito.
Bueno, amigos, echamos vistazo
Cerradito,
aquí a la repetición.
Póngase cerradito. Y haga cabeceo, Rubén. Haga cabeceo con más.
You got confidence. You got to come more at him. Come more at him. Echarle
Take a
más.
look where the clash of heads caused the cut. Right in there, the heads banged, and champion came away with a slight gash.
It's a little more sense of urgency now for Garcia. A cut at the outside corner of the right eye of Garcia. The 2-minute mark of round 3. Accidental headbutt, it's ruled.
It really didn't look like that much of a butt, did it, Bobby? It didn't look like one of those resounding booms, you know. It's like...
It's just a graze, but it opened up the skin.
Yeah. I don't think it's that bad when it looks in the way they were working on it.
Round 4, scheduled for 12 for the IBF Junior Lightweight Championship. It's been a thriller.
That's the second time he's hit low, and Cortez is correctly trying to stop this from being a low blow fest.
We said at the start of the fight, so I'm firm but fair.
5-inch height advantage for the challenger Corrales, who's coming back. Combination. Back comes Garcia, though.
Boy, those hooks are thundering hooks from both guys.
Straight right hand there by Garcia.
Just before Garcia threw that right hand, I was going to say he's throwing less right hands and stayed with the hook.
Garcia continues to come forward and press the attack.
That's the first time I've seen Chico's head go back. I mean, the effect of that punch was so hard.
Chico being the challenger, Diego Corrales.
That cut under the eye is not bothering him, but it's swelling the eye.
Oh, a wild miss there. Very dangerous for Garcia, but Corrales couldn't take advantage. He told Garcia, I noticed in the corner, don't blow your nose.
Yeah, that's because it'll go into the sinuses and blow your eyes out. I mean, it'll cause a swelling.
Garcia fighting on the inside. Going to the body. These shots have to be taking their toll. Good fluck under move by Corrales.
Corrales needs to tie Garcia up here or spin out. He does not need to stay in there. His big long arms cannot be as effective as a shorter man when they're that close.
And the blood is starting to bother Garcia. He's wiping it off. It is getting in his eye.
4-inch reach advantage for Corrales in the camouflage. He's trying to land uppercuts to the chin, Corrales. Under a minute left in round 4. These are like Rock'em Sock'em robots.
Tiene que enfocarse un poquito más.
The hunter here is Garcia, no question about it. He is battling this guy from one rope to the other.
Corrales with a good chin continues to hang tough. Every once in a while he answers back, but it's been mostly Garcia for sure.
Garcia, another beautiful right hand. Garcia realizes he has to come forward. He goes back, he loses every advantage he has in this bout.
What a great right hand that was by Garcia. Another one that missed, but it's a good idea. Wow. That is heavy, heavy, heavy action.
Well, in a rare public workout this week, Mike Tyson displayed his power and talked with members of the media who were in attendance.
I've hit Bigfoot with the big bag. I've hit him with the chip. I've hit him with everything I got. And today happened to be the day he go down. But this guy, I've hit this guy with bombs. He didn't go anywhere. Today must be my day. You know what I mean?
And coming up in our main event, it'll be Mike Tyson versus Orlin Norris, the return of Mike Tyson after this co-feature. See the cut under the right eye of challenger Diego Chico Corrales. He comes forward to the center of the ring to meet the champions. Roberto Garcia, two very game athletes. Neither given an inch.
as that tide started to turn in the third round, I thought the fourth round, the champion Garcia took it right back.
Yeah, just when it looked like the other guy was going to come off, Garcia had none of it. He just came in and chased the guy all over the place. Chico is fighting, but he is fighting going back.
Garcia landing with left hooks to the injury underneath the eye. Oh, what a big left hand there by Garcia. He caught Corrales trying to duck away.
That right eye of Corrales is starting to get a little ugly too. It's closing a little bit.
It's closing. It was the last round, getting worse this round.
It's like target practice for Garcia. He's been throwing bullseyes at that injury from the start. It's ballooning. But Corrales undaunted. Now things momentarily slowing down, very rare for this fight.
Oh, don't worry about that.
He'll pick up.
Oh, don't worry about that. This is going to pick up. It's just that Corrales needs a little break from the pummeling he's taking.
He's about a week in Bermuda.
There was a beautiful counter by Corrales. What he did was block the champion Garcia's punches, then fire back and left hook right hand.
Corrales, straight left, right.
Another great series of punches.
Garcia has a good chin, too.
If Garcia leaves him alone, Corrales will attack with a variety. It's when he's on top of him that he is winning these rounds.
Bobby, when you fought, did you like to fight taller fighters?
They're all taller than me, Steve. I'm kind of short for my weight. Very rarely did I fight someone my weight. But when I did, it was sometimes a little more awkward because I was used to punching up. Excuse me, my height.
You're not that short.
I'm short.
We approach the final minute of round 5.
And Corrales having a lot of trouble with his eye. He's winking a lot. He's blinking. See him? He's having a lot of trouble with his eye.
A little hesitation, right hand punch there by Corrales. But it didn't fake out for Garcia.
No, but he's been fighting hard. Corrales has been fighting hard this round. Fighting very hard. And Garcia seems to have taken the round off.
Corrales lo está deteniendo con todo lo que tiene para evitarlo adentro y mantenerlo afuera. Ahí vino con una buena derecha, pero Corrales tiene más alcance, más alto, lo está manteniendo afuera en este round.
The cut doesn't seem to be bothering Garcia. On the edge of the right eye.
The eye problem is on the other camp. This is Corrales.
Smacking right hand. Oh, that beautiful by a left champion. A left hook by Garcia right on the jaw.
Turn your mouthpiece. Okay. Put the water right here.
Okay, you heard him, Chico. All you got to do is just keep boxing, baby. Okay?
Put your hand down. Put your hand down.
You keep using the jab. More jab.
Don't worry about it.
No te preocupes.
Mira, cuando tires, cabecea adentro, así como cabeceas de ahorita, no te endereces, carnal, porque te pega la derecha.
Keep your head down. Don't straighten out.
Estás ganando el round, se lo volviste a ganar, pero hay que trabajar.
You were winning the round and you let the guy take it from you.
Hay que trabajar adentro.
You have to work inside.
Suavecito del cuerpo.
Work inside.
Okay, sube tu mano derecha, Roy, cabecea porque te está tirando la...
Throw your right hand. He's throwing too much on this side.
Remember when Garcia went to the corner after round 1 and he asked his guys, you think I should take him out in round 2? Well, we've come a long way since then. A slightly slower pace to the 5th round, though it was a good one for the #1 ranked challenger.
Most fighters need to have some answers for themselves in the first 2 or 3 rounds of the fight. How much heart does this guy have? How good is the punch? How much of a punch can he take? And I think the champion wanted to find out just what he was dealing with.
Well, he found out. He's a tough, tall guy. Tough, tall guy.
I had my head 3-1 and 1.
Here's the jab we were talking about. Jab and 3 and 2 and a half. Garcia hit.
Yes, I do as well.
Which is, by the way, 48 to 47.
We approach the halfway mark. What's a quick jab?
That's a jab I was talking about in the first 2 rounds that I didn't see. Why didn't I see that?
He follows it up with a beautiful combination of the head. Momentarily rocked the champion.
He worked the champion with a good left hook.
He's got to work. He's got got Garcia.
Remember, Garcia's never lost. He's the champion. It's his third defense. He has been down 3 times, though, and he's come back to win all 3.
And remember that both these guys have explosive KO power. Their percentage is awesome. These are guys used to knocking up here.
Corrales trying to put Garcia down. The crowd really into it.
The legs are not under Garcia properly. He is in trouble. He has some problems.
Garcia has problems. He's in trouble now. He's stopped his back. Now he comes back. Boy, is he courageous.
He's in a lot of trouble. He still hasn't got his legs in. He's got his balance. One good shot to put this guy down.
Here he goes. He's down for the 4th time in his career. Here he goes. 6 against 5.
6, 7, 8.
The bloody face of the champion, Garcia. He says, I'll continue. He has heart.
Remember, these are knockout artists. They know how to knock out.
Corrales going into the finish. Garcia stumbles. Garcia's in all kinds of trouble.
He's in trouble, Steve. His legs are not under him, and he's not holding out. He's trying to fight out, and he's walking into shot after shot.
Corrales trying to take the title away. Here in round 6. Don't Cortez watches very closely, and he knows what Garcia's made of. So he's benefit of the doubt.
Garcia's legs are gone. There he goes. He just has no legs. He's the up on just courage.
The will resolve by the champion. He goes down for the 2nd time on the round.
3,
There's no 3 to
4, 5, 6, 7,
time remaining.
8. ¿Cómo está? ¿Está bien así? ¿Ah?
He's going to make it. Here comes the bell. He's survived.
What a round. That's not 10-8. I don't know what 10-8 is.
Relax, deep inhale, deep inhale.
No pasó nada, no se desespere.
Saca el agua.
Work on him, just work on him.
No se desespere.
Okay, ¿cómo se siente aquí, Garcia? Okay, mira, I'm here to protect you, okay? I don't want you to take unnecessary punishment. Tú me entiendes, ¿eh? No quiero coger golpe necesariamente. Yo quiero protegerte, okay? He's not taking punches, I'm going to stop this fight.
Don't turn his head.
Look at me, Roberto.
The counter punches by Corrales have been great. There's a nice left hook after the right hand. Again, a right hand, and that wasn't a big shot on the tail end, but he'd hurt Garcia earlier. Watch the 2nd knockdown. He's been on wobbly legs, the champion. This right hand really puts him in a bad place. The right uppercut, and he just goes down because he's that hurt. He didn't even need the secondary shot.
Halfway through the IBF Junior Lightweight Championship, we could be on the verge of a new champion. Garcia down twice in the 6th round, but keep in mind, even though he looks very shaky right now, he has come back from 3 previous knockdowns. Quick scores of the half.
56-57. Diego Corrales just went ahead with a 10-8 round.
And I gave him a 10-7 round and have it the same 57-56.
A right combination. The right really did damage there by Corrales. Let's see if Garcia can regroup. Corrales won't give him a chance.
Corrales is some knockout.
It's a right hand by Corrales right on the jaw of Garcia. Garcia and some chin. Here's the online. Garcia 4-2. The face of defeat. He's going to get to hear those words soon, and the new champion. Baby Joe!
And the wonderful thing about this guy is he can go up 1 weight up or 1 weight down. He can fight in 3 different weight classes. Would you like to see him in the Prince? Oh, baby.
I'd love to see that too.
Championship changes hands tonight.
To my king, Joe! I love you, baby!
The English Chico Corrales, just 22 years of age, his first title shot, and the new IBF Junior Lightweight Champion. Corrales out of Sacramento, California, showing the tremendous emotion. He remains undefeated.
Corrales measures the champion with that jab, using that height, using that reach, using the leverage advantage he has. He works the jab. Eventually, he's going to land a beautiful right hand coming up. There's the measuring jab. He's putting it out there just as a feeler, finding his range. Bang! This is why a shorter man cannot back up. When facing a taller man, he loses all of his advantage. Here's another look at it. You see again, not a stiff jab, but it's a measuring jab. He's getting the range. He has his range, and that right hand was directly on the jaw.
Hear the crowd reacting. They see it up on the big screens. He just short-circuited Garcia.
One more look at it. On the outside is where the power is premium for the taller man with the leverage again. Working that in behind the jab, just a feel jab, not a stiff jab. That right hand was pretty stiff.
Corrales told us this title meant everything to him. No one ever gave me a shot to make it this far. It's my defining moment. This was yesterday in our fighter meetings, and it all came true. He's now 29-0, 24 knockouts. A good show of sportsmanship. Two really nice guys, very engaging personalities. Corrales also a tremendous cook, looking to become a master chef. He picked up a pretty good victory here tonight against Garcia. Garcia unsuccessful in his third title defense, suffers his first loss. 32-1. Corrales said to us yesterday, bring anybody on, be it Mayweather, Gator, Casamayor, he'll fight them all. And as Bertie pointed out, at his size, he has the flexibility to move down, move up.
And even though the champions start out strong, Steve, we talked about that inactivity factor, the fact they might be rusty or stale. And rust is one thing, stale is another. I think there was some staleness in that performance.
Corrales was leading 57-55, 57-55, and one judge had it even, 56-56. To Jimmy Lennon.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have the time of 48 seconds in round number 7. He's the winner by way of knockout and the new IBF Junior Lightweight Champion of the world, Diego Chico Corrales.
So Corrales was ahead on 2 of the 3 judges' scorecards at the time of the stoppage, and he is your new IBF Junior Lightweight Champion. Coming up, the main event, Tyson versus Norris. The return of Mike Tyson as he gets ready to meet former World Cruiserweight Champion Orlin Norris. Let's take you into the dressing room of a slimmed down Mike Tyson, who initially reported to his training camp in Phoenix carrying 280 pounds, but he has shed almost 60 of those pounds in preparation for tonight. Special diet plus 5 miles a day of running, 10 rounds a day on the heavy bag doing it. He claims he's in a lot better shape than the last time he fought, not only physically but mentally. He definitely seems more relaxed, at ease, a lot more accommodating, almost as if somebody has finally gotten through to him. He will earn somewhere in the neighborhood of $9 million for his efforts this evening. That's a nice neighborhood. And let's go into his opponent's dressing room. Orlin Norris, who returned to Lubbock, Texas in '97 following a 14-year stay in the San Diego area. Norris, you'll recall, not the first choice as Tyson's opponent tonight. That was Buster Douglas, later turned away because of his poor physical condition. The feeling is that Norris was a popular pick for Tyson and Team Tyson because he's never been known as a big puncher, primarily a good defensive fighter. But he has certain skills. He seems custom-made, they feel, for a Tyson that looked rusty the last time out. We're set for post-fight interviews. Let's go to the fight doctor.
Well, you had a very difficult time at the beginning. My first question is, why didn't you jab the first 2 or 3 rounds?
I was so nervous. I felt like I was stuck in the mud. I mean, I was stuck in the mud. I couldn't do anything. I couldn't get off any punches. I was so nervous. I was listening to my corner. I could hear them, and I knew what they were telling me to do. I knew what they were saying. I understood it completely, and I couldn't go out there and do it. It was just like I was...
What woke you up?
He jarred me. And at the end of the 3rd round, and I was like, oh, okay. And it just woke me up. It was like a wake-up call.
Well, in the second, between the first and second, he went to the corner and said, can I knock him out now? And he said, go ahead and try. And he came out and really launched a hard combat in the 2nd round. I thought that kind of woke you up.
No, because I was never hurt at all. Towards the end of the 2nd round, he was the left hook. And I didn't know where it came from. I wasn't ready for that. I wasn't expecting it at all. And he caught me with a clean left hook, and I was like, oh. whoa! And I really got to feel it. It woke me up. It woke me right up.
At the last few rounds, you were blinking like mad because you're still blinking right now. Did you think that was going to be a factor in your fight? Was it going to close on your body?
I thought about it a little, but my thing was I have Miguel Diaz here, the best coming in the world. I really shouldn't worry about anything. I'm doing my job, and that's what I try to do.
Did you think that he had the capacity to knock you out? He hit you with some slamming shots.
No, I was not going to go down. I wasn't going to. I couldn't see it. The one thing I saw, I've been dreaming of all my life, was to get the title, and I wasn't going to let it go away. I wasn't letting it go.
I'm going to take out something away from this fight. This is a referee for the World Championship, Mr. Cortez. Last night, the amateur referee, the fight between Cobrita Soto and Hamed, was impossible to deal with that guy because that guy don't know what he's doing. The referees, they don't have no experience.
Hablando de que Joe Cortez es un gran profesional. Joe Cortez did, as usual, do an excellent fight. So we expect that from Joe Cortez. All right. Now, your reaction to this hammering knockdown that you've suffered, the two that you suffered in the one round.
Well, you know, I came. I was very well prepared. You know, 2 months in training camp. I was ready for the fight. You know, I came prepared for 2 months. I was ready. He just caught me. I can't say nothing about it. You know,
was the eye bothering you at all? I saw you flicking.
It did bother me a little bit. He caught me. It opened up, and there's nothing I can do. You know, I just have to give him all the credit.
At the beginning of the fight, we heard you between the first and second round come in and say, "Can I knock him out now?" And they said, "Ándale, go ahead and do it." And then you went and tried real hard.
I started getting him pretty good. You know, I honestly thought I was. You know, after the first 3 rounds, I thought I was gonna get him. But like I said, you know, this is the sport of boxing. He caught me, and there's nothing you can say. I got to congratulate him, and I wish him the best.
Did his height pose a problem?
It did. He boxed pretty good. He counter punched real good, and that's how he beat me. You know, like I said, there's nothing I can say. You know, he came out better than me today, and he deserves everything.
Well, I think both of you deserve a rematch in this because this may be the fight of this year. This is the candidate for fight of the year, so it could be. Would you fight him any differently if you fought him again?
I got to think about it. Like I said, I had already said it in my own heart that whenever I lost the fight, maybe that'd be my last fight. So I got to think about it with my family.
No, not as good as you are. Not the last fight. Come on, I'm all for people retiring, but you're in the middle.
Exactly, but there's other things I really want to do, you know. So I got to think about it with my family, with my kids.
Thank you very much for a great night. Thank you for a great night, and congratulations on winning the title and back to Steve Alvarez.
All right, thanks, Ferdy. Let's check the online scoring results from a terrific bout. Garcia Corrales. The folks at home had Garcia ahead 4-3.
Sigan con nosotros a través de show.com.
Well, our focus tonight is on the heavyweights. Mike Tyson coming up, as you know, in that vein, a bright new star, perhaps.